Greetings one and all, this is Riddim Works and welcome to my channel Rinsin. Absolutely rinsing the Uncharted 4 multiplayer beta. What can I say, man? I am digging it, I'm loving it, I am absolutely loving it. I'm getting to grips with what I need to do, getting to grips with the control, getting to grips with learning the maps, getting to grips with just learning the whole strategy by, even with the failure of beating superior teams to us. And I want to take the opportunity to big up and large up African Hustler, Miss Sweet Treats, Honorable Prince, Z Curious 12 or Z Curious 12, and Father Bones. Now, we just hooked up yesterday. We all just kind of hooked up yesterday. Decided to get a little squad together for the beta, and it's worked in our favor immensely. Such is the difference between playing the game as a random with randoms that should know what they're doing, that you hope knows what they're doing, but they don't, and we get slaughtered by teams that roll as a pack and as a unit, and it can be overwhelming at times. But now we're on the other side now, and we're playing as a team. We're still getting our roles together, but I know for sure that African Hustler and also Z Curious 12, they're our medics, man. They're our medics. You know what I mean? They are quick with giving us those meds. As soon as we're in trouble, woof. Yep, we get the meds down on time, ready to be up with a mobile. So that's their roles for sure. But don't get me wrong, they're good with the machinery as well. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. They are really good with the machinery. But overall, just enjoying the vibe, enjoying playing the game with like-minded gamers who are mic'd up and we know what to do. Now, that's not to say that, that we can't be served from time to time. And I have to say, we did get served big time last night. It still has affected me because we found out that it was 3 players. It was 3 players that was in a team that literally tore us new a-holes, man. They just knew the map. They knew what they needed to do. They rolled as a team. Everyone had a counter action to our actions. It was just over freaking whelming, but it was good because it was a learning process of how not to get into those situations the next time. The learning curve that I basically learned of this was the same learning curve as with Fight Night Champion. In order to be the best at your game, you got to play the best at your game. I don't think it's much good playing against teams who are crap and getting wins all the times. You know what I mean? And I'm sure with the guys that basically gave us an arse whooping, even after 2 matches, they got bored. They just saw that we weren't no challenge, and I felt embarrassed for that reason alone. We all did, but it's a learning process, and I think it's just for the fact that they all honed their skills and their craft into one unit, one mobile unit, and that's what I liked, and I had to respect the team for doing. But yeah, just loving the vibe on this so far. It's really intriguing the way how people come together in gaming. The team consists of peeps from the UK, Canada, and America. And the funny thing is that one of the teammates, Miss Sweet Treats, her stepfather is in the music game as much as I am, in the same line of work, in the same genre of music, reggae music, and I know him. He used to live in the north of England, but now discovered that he's still doing his youth work, but he's moved to Canada now and he's doing that. So it was kind of weird because I always thought that he was still over here, but I found out that he's now living in Canada, and she gave the headset to him and we just had a little conversation, just hooking up after all this time. It was just weird, man, linking up with a random who is more or less related to someone that I know within my craft, within my line of work. But it was good. It was good to hook up with with them again, or with him again rather. And you know, it's interesting, you know, to see a mix of people and just knowing, you know, a little bit more about them, you know, as to, you know, what line of work they do. You know, I'm 51, so I've been doing what I've been doing for a lot of years, but you know, linking up with these cats, you know, some are in their 20s, some are in their 30s, and you know, they're all trying to set up businesses and progress in their lives and what have you. And it's just nice to know that, you know, a cross section of people can just hook up on a gaming platform and, you know, kick ass and get to know each other a little bit better and, you know, just blend, as it were. So it was fun to hook up with these cats. But yeah, we're definitely gonna be rinsing Uncharted 4 when that drops, without a shadow of a doubt. I mean, there's nothing else I can really say. I can't really say much about the beta that I haven't said already. Do you know what I mean? It's just so awesome that I've just recorded some great matches. I've recorded like around 30 gigs worth of matches, and 3 months is going to be a long time after the beta ends, between the beta ending and the game dropping, March the 18th. So we've got like around 3 months. So I'm hoping to put up some matches up on the channel, you know, just to reminisce, I guess, but more of a countdown to when Uncharted 4 finally drops. Because I know for a lot of people, man, you know, they March the 18th can't come soon enough. It really can't, you know. And I think for me personally, it's gonna probably be the only game that I play. Really, really, because you know, for me, Uncharted 3 was the one game that I played a lot of on the PS3. Uncharted 3 and Fight Night Champion. But then when it kind of waned for me with Fight Night Champion, went back onto Uncharted 3, you know. So I know that when Uncharted 4 drops, this is going to probably be the only game I'm playing. Even when the freaking beta ends, I don't even know what I'm going to play and how intense I'm going to play it. But, you know, something's got to more or less fill my time. I'm sorry that games like Star Wars Battlefront are now serving as fillers for me, but after playing this game, man, jeez. You know, there is no question in my mind whatsoever that other games have got to step up to the mark. And it'd be interesting to see how games like The Division pans out, because to me The Division looks like a contemporary version of Destiny, in my opinion, you know. But people are worried. They're worried simply because of the fact of Ubisoft actually developing the game, for starters. But I have faith. You know, sometimes no news is good news in gaming. Sometimes when you put out too much information about a game, it doesn't really carry that much gravitas. It doesn't carry that much weight to it once it basically drops, you know? So with the expectation of how the game should be, or how we want the game to be, I guess, we don't even know at this point, you know. So it'd be interesting to see how The Division drops as well, because it's dropping the same month as Uncharted. But there's no doubt in my mind that Uncharted 4 is definitely going to be the game that I am going to rinse. There is no freaking doubt about it. Some people are just going to play the single player and be happy with that, and that's fine. But in terms of multiplayer, this is the game. Trust. But anyway, that's all for me for now. And once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. And you know the coup, whatever the game, media, platform, genre, happy gaming, because that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. And until I catch you guys on the next one, stay blessed. Megan.